What happens when a star-studded roster suddenly finds itself with a gaping hole in its defense? The Miami Dolphins, a team on the brink of transformation, now face a pivotal moment. Coach Mike McDaniels recently announced the season-ending ACL injury of top cornerback Kader Kohou. This marks the second time in just 2 weeks of training camp that a crucial defensive back has been sidelined, leaving the team's secondary in disarray. The Dolphins have made promising acquisitions in free agency, bolstering their defensive lineup. However, with Kohou's injury, the team is scrambling to reinforce a depleted roster. Last week, ESPN's Seth Walder suggested a trade that captures attention, sending Miami's 6th-round pick to the Kansas City Chiefs for Joshua Williams, a seasoned cornerback with 2 Super Bowl wins under his belt. Williams is currently overshadowed in a crowded Chiefs lineup, featuring stars like Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson. Despite this, his impressive stats over 3 NFL seasons, including allowing just 0.9 yards per snap, suggest untapped potential. With Miami now freed from salary cap constraints, the trade seems both feasible and strategically sound. The Dolphins, given their recent salary space surge to over $12 million, are now in a position to act on this opportunity. Despite the skepticism of some analysts like Walder, who view Miami as a team still finding its identity, the argument for acquiring Williams is compelling. A bolstered cornerback lineup could transform Miami from hopeful to a serious contender. In contrast to last season's underwhelming performance, the Dolphins have revitalized their roster elsewhere. The pass rush is positioned to rank among the league's elite. Tua Tagovailoa is in peak form, and the offensive line is sturdier. Rising stars like Devon Achane and Jalen Waddle are also poised to shine. But no matter the upgrades, a vulnerable cornerback unit jeopardizes their competitive edge. The addition of Williams, a young yet experienced champion, represents a strategic low-cost, high-reward gamble. If successful, it not only patches a critical gap, but strengthens Miami's long-term defensive prospects. As the Dolphins weigh their options, this potential trade symbolizes more than a mere roster adjustment. It's a statement of intent. Are the Dolphins prepared to invest now to chase championship aspirations, or will caution prevail? Could Joshua Williams be the solution Miami's been seeking? What's your take on this situation? Drop your thoughts below. This pivotal period for Miami now hinges on decisive action, with a future brighter than its recent past, but requiring bold moves to seize the moment. What happens when an unexpected star emerges from behind the scenes? As the Miami Dolphins navigate their training camp, whispers are growing louder about an unexpected standout who's making waves in the running back room. Injuries have plagued the team, notably hitting their secondary, but it's in the running back section that a new name is making an undeniable impact: Alexander Mattison. This development prompts serious reconsideration of the depth chart, as detailed by Alan Pupar from Sports Illustrated. Over the past week and a half of training, Mattison's performance has caught the attention of local journalists, shaking up initial expectations. In a recent Q&A column, Pupar highlighted Mattison's surprising prominence among the Dolphins roster. Twice mentioned in his article, Pupar described Mattison as looking very, very good, a sentiment that hints at unexpected potential. These initial training days are crucial, setting the stage as Miami preps for upcoming joint practices against the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, and Jacksonville Jaguars. These sessions offer Mattison the perfect platform to further prove his mettle. With Devon Achane and Jalen Wright cemented as RB1 and RB2, the competition for the short yardage back role remains fierce. Although Ollie Gordon was drafted with high hopes, Mattison isn't just fighting for a roster spot. He's determined to push for a significant role. Mattison's ambition is clear. He's not satisfied with merely making a roster. He aims to give Coach McDaniel compelling reasons to utilize him extensively this season. His efforts could disrupt projected rotations, especially if his camp performance translates in upcoming preseason games. Could Alexander Mattison be the surprise playmaker for Miami this season? Let us know what you think as the Dolphins story continues to unfold. As the preseason draws near, all eyes are on Mattison. His rise not only adds depth but also raises intriguing possibilities for the Dolphins' offensive strategies. How this will translate when the real games begin remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Mattison is poised to make his mark. What's your take on this situation? Drop your thoughts below. Could this be the turning point for Miami's running game? And how will it impact the dynamics come game time? Let us know what you think.